It was 631 days ago when two bombs went off at the Boston Marathon in the U.S. state of Massachusetts. They exploded just 12 seconds apart near the finish line of the race. 3 died, hundreds were injured, dozens of them permanently. Now the trial begins for the only surviving suspect in that bombing. CCTV's Nick Harper is following the case. He joins us live from Boston. Nick?
Well, Mike, this is going to be a lengthy process, simply because this is a death penalty trial. The defendant is facing the possibility of the death penalty if found guilty. We found out today that the jury selection alone will take 3 weeks. The trial will take between 3 and 4 months. And if he's found guilty, there'll be a separate section of the trial where the jury decides whether or not the death penalty is warranted. And that will take some time as well. But it all starts with making sure that the right jury is chosen. The Boston Marathon bombing suspect finally comes face to face with the people who will decide his fate. These are the potential jurors who will determine if Dzhokhar Tsarnaev is guilty and if he should be put to death. At the start of this 3-week selection process, US District Judge George O'Toole stressed the need to find a, quote, fair and impartial jury. Legal commentators and many Bostonians have questioned whether the 21-year-old can receive a fair trial in the very city he allegedly bombed.
I just hope he gets a fair trial, but being in Boston and everybody, the whole country knows about it, it's going to really be tough for this guy to get a fair trial.
The final 12 jurors all need to be able to say yes to the death penalty if they feel it's warranted. And despite Massachusetts being a liberal state, a Boston Globe poll from July found 62% of people supported the decision to pursue the death penalty, while only 29% were opposed.
I think he should be probably put away for life, but I would not be in favor of the death penalty, no.
I think they'll probably be in opposition of what I think. I think they'll probably not want the death penalty sought for him.
You know, just because he killed someone, I don't think that necessarily killing him is the right answer, an eye for an eye kind of a thing I don't generally agree with.
The trial is likely to last 3 to 4 months, with many of the survivors expected to attend and give evidence, like Heather Abbott, who lost her left leg in the bombings.
I'm sure that it's not going to be an easy time, but for me, it's something that I want to at least experience attending for, I think just for some sort of peace of mind to see, you know, the person who changed my life forever.
Nearly 2 years after the deadly blasts, and this long-awaited trial has finally started. Well, as you'd imagine, security was particularly tight for a trial like this. Of course, this is one of the highest profile trials in recent years here in America. The attack was the worst terrorist attack on American soil since 9/11. Today, we saw many more police around the courthouse. There was security barriers, there were police boats in the harbor behind the courthouse, and there were sniffer dogs in front of it. All of this will take some time to play out, and security throughout the trial is likely to remain particularly tight.
Nick Harper, live for us in Boston. Thanks so much. And as he pointed out,